G'day guys, Josh here. So you might as well wondering, why on my 1370 Death Blade am I killing Igrexion, okay? Now guys, I'll tell you one thing about Igrexion, okay? Igrexion, people have been rumoring me and telling me and stuff like that as well, like that Igrexion awards Honor Leapstones. And Yoho, which everyone normally does, awards Greater Honor Leapstones. Now you guys will be going, yeah, we already know that, like, I do Yoho all the time, my 1370s, of course, like I know. Now, what we want to see is we want to see a few things specifically with Igrexion, okay? So basically, let's take a look at the market. So Yoho normally drops 2 to 3 Greater Honor Leapstones, which we can get up to here, okay? So basically, let's get to Honor Leapstones. And he usually drops 2 to 3. So 72 to 108 gold that you can receive. However, Igrexion drops Honor Leapstones, okay? He drops about, we're going to test it out, he drops 5 to 6 Honor Leapstones, which means that generally, you should be doing Igrexion to get the maximum amount of Honor Leapstones that you can. So we'll go through here, we'll go through one example here, before we go to Yoho. So far we get the Honor Leapstones out of this, and we get a few rings as well. Now, the reason why you may not want to do this is because you may get a lucky drop from another boss. So you get 100G, basically, for doing Igrexion, okay? So 100G for doing Igrexion, which could be more than Yoho depending on your server. Definitely big ups if it's depending on your server. Now, with Igrexion as well, you can get, I think it's, okay, I got 4 that time. So you can get 4 to 5 Greater Honor Leapstones. And as you can see here, you get either 80G or 100G, compared to Yoho where you get 72G or 108G, okay? Generally, overall, I'm going to say this now, it may be more beneficial and more consistent to do Igrexion compared to Yoho. And I want you guys to test this one out. I reckon overall, in the medium term, you're going to get a slight increase of gold from Igrexion and Yoho because of the Greater Honor Leapstones and the Honor Leapstone prices. Now, you may be wondering, okay, as we get out of the game here, why is it so big? Like, why is the difference between Honor Leapstones, which is arguably 5, Honor Leapstones, which is, one thing, and you make 5 of them into a Greater Honor Leapstone, why are the prices similar? Why is Greater Honor Leapstones not 5 times more than Honor Leapstones? Okay, let's put it this way. The main reason for this is that you can't convert Greater Honor Leapstones back to Leapstones. Okay, you can't do that. There's only one way. And that's why Greater Honor Leapstones is cheaper, is that a lot of people putting them on AH because they're trying to sell them from Yoho and respect, stuff like that. But no one's putting any Honor Leapstones on AH because people need it to get their ults to 1370, and a lot of people be getting their ults to 1370 because now on the Greater Honor Leapstone side, it is pointless to hone, because if you're 1490 at this point, it's kind of pointless to hone any further at the moment, because Brashaz is probably next year, Kakusada is probably August, September, and pretty much your main is done for a long time, and at this point it's just pure gold generation to allow your main to hone in the future, okay? And not to mention, you got 3% honing chances, which is just piddles all chance of getting it. So now everyone's more prioritized on getting their ults up, so the ults can generate more Guardian, more Destruction Stones, more Leap Stones and stuff like that, and also at the same time generate more gold from the Abyssal dungeons, then to the Legion raids, then to the Abyss raids, and yada yada. You guys get the point, okay? So this is what's happened in the market. This is why the Honor Leapstones are at 20G and Greater Honor Leapstones are at 35G. So Greater Honor Leapstones are actually very, very not versatile, while Honor Leapstones are very versatile, and a lot of people trying to hone their ults to 1370. Now, this will eventually move on to the Greater Honor Leapstones, where the Greater Honor Leapstones will reach probably a bit higher in value, but not higher than 5 times Honor Leapstone, because the main factor is that people will be trying to raise the ults from 1370 to 1415, where you need Greater Honor Leapstones. So at the end of the day, this is just a little blip in the market that you may be able to take advantage of, that, maybe Honor Leapstones at this moment is probably a greater consistent farm of gold overall, even though it's probably teensy tiny, on average, it's probably about 6G more per Fingo. But small things do add up, but I want to keep this in mind as well for a little gold exploit if you want to go for it as well in the meantime. However, at the meantime, guys, I'll put in a full gold guide a bit later on how you can generate gold from just getting your ults to 1370, which I've already done, but, getting gold from other ways as well, okay? Hope you guys have a great day, and, well, I'm on this quick trip to TwitchCon, so I'll try to provide as much YouTube content as I can. See you guys later. Peace out. Bye.
If I'm the only one